Hey everyone, I hope you're enjoying your spring break. I'm posting this a little late because, to be honest, I forgot we had a Friday reflection due. So, to begin, overall the week went pretty great. I only have classes on Monday and Wednesday, so I was able to leave home on Wednesday night, so I've had a little bit of a jump to my spring break. So, Monday we finished, actually, no, funny story. Monday we were supposed to finish Play It As It Lays, but I got there, and at first I was the only one there. So I was like, well, this is going to be a little awkward. But then Carrie showed up, and Stephen gave us the option that we could do our library day on Monday instead of Wednesday. So we kind of left class and went over to the library and started working. And so I guess the thing I learned most was basically how to maneuver through a library. I know it sounds weird because we're in college, but a college library is a lot different than like your normal library in your hometown. So let's see. So I started by finding the 5 books that we were required to have, and that took me a little bit just because there's a lot of stuff on the sentimental novel, but I kind of had to go through and see which ones were relevant and which ones weren't, so that took a little bit. And then afterwards, I then went over to the help desk, and they helped me map out how to find them, and thank God they were all on the same floor. They were on the 4th floor, but it took me a long time to find them. Like I said, learning how to maneuver through the library, even though I've been there before and I rented books from there before, but finding 5 at once was a little overwhelming, so that took a little bit longer than I thought. But then through the process I ended up finding more books that I hadn't written down, so I ended up coming out of the library with, I think, a total of 7 books, and they couldn't all fit in my backpack, so I had to end up carrying 2. So that was at library day. And then Stephen told us we went on Monday. We didn't have to go to class on Wednesday, so that was nice. So then from Monday night into Tuesday, I spent the rest of the time looking for journal articles to complete my bibliography. And that was a lot harder than finding the books, just because it actually took me almost 3 hours to find just 20 journal articles, because I found that there wasn't as much about the sentimental novel or about sentimentalism than there were in the books that I was researching. So that took me a long time to do. Well, it was 3 hours in total with the bibliography, writing it up or whatever. So I ended up turning that in, and overall through the process I just learned how to become a better researcher and how to narrow down my searches with keywords to find what I'm looking for, so hopefully it won't take as long as next time. Other than that, like I said, we finished reading Play It As It Lays. We weren't able to discuss, but I'm looking forward to reading the next book over spring break. And as for the research project, I would say I'm going along at a better speed than I was. I think it was helpful getting because I've read online pieces from my research, but I haven't actually read journal articles, and so getting all the journal articles I'm going to read was helpful, along with getting the books. And I'm going to start reading or looking over some of those books over spring break. Almost finished with Uncle Tom's Cabin. I know I've been saying that, but I got the annotated version, and it is a big book, so it's taken me a little longer to read than I thought. And then I hope to be finishing or starting Pamela or Virtue Rewarded next week. Other than that, I think I'm done here. I hope everyone has a great spring break, and hopefully we have nice weather. See you guys.